Welcome to Wilson's Wild Ride, where we do everything RV and travel. I'm Wilson, and today we are in Hershey, Pennsylvania. We're going to check out the Hershey Story Museum, and there's some other things around here that we're going to check out too. Stay tuned.
A fresh start in a fresh city seemed like a smart idea. Even at 25, Milton had already been through professional ups and downs, mostly downs. So with an eye towards starting his own business, he moved first to Chicago, and then New Orleans in 1882 and 83, and then back east to New York City before returning to Pennsylvania. Milton Hershey headed to Jamestown, New York on a sales trip in 1897, but instead of selling sweets, he was sold on a sweetheart, Catherine Sweeney, known as Kitty, 14 years his junior. While Milton was courting Kitty Sweeney, she moved to New York City and took a job selling ribbons at Altman's department store. A year later, however, Kitty traded the ribbon counter at Altman's for a wedding in the rectory of St. Patrick's Cathedral and said, "I do. Milton, I do too."
It goes around. It goes around, look. Begins with the beans. You roast them. Condensed milk and sugar. Grinding the cocoa. There's a grinder. Then milk and chocolate. There you go, Wilson. This is the job for you, isn't it?
I can do it.
I know you can. Tempering the chocolate, that's what's important.
Well, I don't know about doing the recipe, but I can make sure that all the equipment stays running.
That's right.
Delicious? Of course. But Hershey also proclaimed that quality chocolate filled with nutritious milk and nuts wasn't a guilty pleasure, just a pleasure. It touted good chocolate as good food, with slogans such as a tasty lunch and more sustaining than meat.
That's funny.
Hershey's is not just for breakfast anymore.
No. What is it for? Oh, it's for
any time. It's lunch and dinner too. Okay. Wow. Do what?
Oh my
I do anything.
I said, sit down and lick it. Don't.
How many kids have licked that thing? I ain't licking it.
I'm kidding. Don't do that. We're doing a Hershey tasting.
Right. So this is going to be 6 different Hershey chocolates that are all over the world, and we're getting a shot glass of them, and they're pretty.
Here we go. Chocolate. They correspond to the chart, so 1 through 6.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, gotcha.
Top row is dark chocolate, bottom row is milk chocolate. We recommend you go from highest cocoa content to lowest, so bitterest to sweetest, but you're free to do it however you want to, and then the water cleanse your palate in between.
In
Gotcha.
between, thank you.
Gotcha. Okay, so here we go.
Do you want to go first?
Sure, I don't care. Alright, so the first one, I'm trying not to spill nothing here. So the first one, let's start with number 1 and work our way all the way down. How about that? Now this one is 75% cocoa.
Oh my goodness, and it's from...
How do you even pronounce that word?
It's from Tanzania. And it's this rare chocolate is from the rich soil of East Africa. Represents a small percentage of the world's production. Oh, okay.
This sample is intense fruitiness with pleasant floral notes. So here we go. Oh, it smells just like chocolate.
You don't usually like chocolate. You like dark chocolate.
So,
oh, they're warm.
They are nice and warm.
That tastes like Hershey syrup.
It's very very strong. It does have a little bit of
That's
a
a
fruity,
lot.
a little bit of a fruity note to it.
It's good. There's a lot.
Get your water, Lily. Water, Lily.
Where are we at?
We are at Chocolate World.
Hey everyone, welcome aboard the Hershey's Chocolate Factory Tour. For your safety, please remain seated with your hands and feet inside the vehicle at all times. We're on our way to the Hershey Chocolate Factory. Your guide will meet you at the entrance. See you inside.
Hi, my name is Alex. I'm a quality supervisor here at the Hershey Chocolate Factory. I was asked to be your guide today, and I can't wait to show you around. Everyone ready? Let's go. It all starts with cocoa beans, which are harvested and shipped to us from tropical regions around the world. We send the cocoa beans through large cleaning machines that screen and thoroughly remove unwanted parts like pulp and bits of cacao pod.
Uh-oh, we're going into the roasting.
We pour the blended cocoa beans into large revolving roasters, which get extremely hot. Toasty in here, isn't it?
It's very toasty.
Next, we quickly cool the beans and feed them into our breaking chamber, which cracks open the shells at high speed. Inside each shell are tiny pieces called cocoa nibs.
We are milling machines which grind cocoa nibs into unsweetened chocolate. Cocoa nibs have been ground down like this for thousands of years. Milling machines generate lots of heat through intense pressure and friction. The grinding turns cocoa nibs into the smooth, dark liquid used to make milk and dark chocolate.
Our pressing machines squeeze the unsweetened chocolate into discs of cocoa powder, known as Hershey's cocoa. Pressing also produces cocoa butter. Every day, shining tanker trucks pick up milk from local farms and line up outside our factory for delivery. Hershey is one of the only companies in the world that uses fresh milk to make milk chocolate. Fresh milk is part of what gives Hershey's milk chocolate its delicious and distinctive taste. Part of my job is to make sure all of that milk meets our high quality standards. Once it passes testing, we mix sugar into the milk using large batching tanks. We pasteurize and condense the sweetened milk and then blend in the perfect amount of unsweetened chocolate. This is where the art of chocolate making all comes together. As the mixture cooks, it begins to form delicious little pieces that we call chocolate crumbs. We dry the chocolate crumb into a coarse powder. Then we mix in the cocoa butter we pressed out earlier and add a dash of vanilla. This brings out the chocolate's rich taste and creamy texture, and of course, that wonderful smell. We feed the chocolate crumb through steel rollers that grind and refine the chocolate until it reaches a smooth, uniform consistency. Here's our friend Kiss to explain the next step in the process.
These punching machines use big granite rollers to smooth and transform refined crumb into milk chocolate. The conching process mixes and heats the chocolate, developing the rich flavor and color. Heavy rollers smooth out the refined crumb until it reaches the silky liquid texture of milk chocolate. Bye for now.
After conching, we temper the milk chocolate, heating and cooling it to just the right texture and consistency. During tempering, we can mix in other ingredients such as roasted California almonds. Next, we pour the milk chocolate into molds and send them on a bumpy conveyor ride. Then we send the molds through cooling tunnels that solidify the chocolate. All of that fresh, delicious Hershey's chocolate goodness is finally ready to be packaged.
Like Hershey's milk chocolate in special dark bars.
Hey, don't forget about Reese's peanut butter cups. My personal favorite.
Everyone has a favorite. Mine are Hershey's Kisses chocolates.
Aw, thanks, Alex. That's so sweet.
We are about to stuff our own cup. Reese's. Oh my God, these things are huge. Look at that one right there. She's doing. Look at the size of that thing.
Oh my God, there's the marshmallow.
Right? Oh yeah.
Like marshmallow roll.
This thing's about to go down.
Hi. Just one. We would like pretzels twice.
Yeah.
Crushed cookies. And the minis, the pieces.
Yep. Oh, here we go. Careful, things going everywhere.
She needs an eye
Yeah,
mask.
she needs. Gotta get her some proper PPE over here. Wow. Good Lord, look at that.
Which two toppings?
Caramel and marshmallow.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
That is going in a box
Oh my
to go
goodness.
home. Y'all, look at this. Look. Hi.
That's a Reese's cup right there.
Did they tell you how long it lasts?
Look at 5 days.
Out of the fridge.
Out of the
2
fridge.
weeks in the fridge. And we recommend breaking the top and eating it like chips and dip.
That's not going to be a problem.
Anything else for you?